Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make two different types of slimes, jiggly slime and fluffy slime. And before I get started, I would really like to thank you all for helping me reach 4,000 subscribers. It's like so surreal, so thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated. But anyways, let's get started. Starting with fluffy slime, you'll need a container to mix in and something to mix with. You'll need some type of activator, and I'm actually using 1 cup of water and 1 teaspoon of borax. Actually, I'm using 2 cups of water. You could also use contact lens solution and baking soda, which you can see in my other slime video, but I'm just using some borax in this video.
This is completely optional, but I'm going to use some food coloring.
You'll need some lotion, and it doesn't matter what type. You would need some soap, and it doesn't matter what kind of soap. I'm actually using shampoo. And this is optional. It just makes your slime be a little bit softer. You'll obviously need some glue. And last but not least, you'll need some shaving foam, and this will really make it fluffy.
Okay, so let's get started.
Alright, let's zoom back in. Okay, so we're going to start off with adding your glue, and it doesn't matter what type of glue you use. You could use clear glue or white glue, or even gel glue. It just has to be PVA glue. Okay, and then you could add your food coloring right now. I'm probably going to add green. If you're wondering why it's in the little plastic bag, it was leaking earlier. So. Yeah. And you could definitely add some sprinkles or glitter or whatever you want to jazz it up a bit, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, now you're going to mix them together. Okie dokie, so now that that is done, I'm going to add some lotion. Okay. And this will just make your slime a lot softer. And also, it'll make your slime a little bit lighter if it's white. Make sure to use
stuff that you actually like stuff that actually smells good, because you don't want a slime that smells really bad. So. Okay, and I could also go ahead and add your soap. And this soap's really old, so I don't know if I could get it out.
Okay, so I'm back. I decided to use a different type of soap because I couldn't get anything out. Okay, that should do it. Now mix it up.
And it smells so good, oh my gosh. I wish you guys could smell it. Alright, that's done.
Alright, now, I'm gonna add your shaving cream. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. I was running up and down the stairs because someone needed the soap. Okay, so you're gonna shake it up and add about the same amount as your glue, which is a little bit less than this. Okay, I think that's good. That might be a little bit too much, but that's okay. So, this is the thing that's going to make your slime super, duper, duper fluffy.
Sorry, it's out of focus. Where's my focus? This one, if you add a little bit too much, you could add more glue later on. I'm always saying this, oh my gosh, because I'm always messing up. I'm sorry. Out of focus. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit more glue, because I added way too much shaving cream. And as you can probably see, I never use exact measurements really for making slime because it's usually just trial and error. So, okay, that's a lot better. Right, so now it expanded your slime a lot.
If you are using contact solution, you would add some baking soda and then you would add your contact solution. But I'm using borax. So just shake it up. And then you have to add very little. Okay. And now just mix it up. And as you can see, it's already starting to come together, which is really awesome. Okay. It's so fluffy. Oh my gosh. It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. gonna add a little bit more borax. And you have to be very careful here, because if you add too much, it could make your slime very hard and not stretchy. Okay, I think I added, and this is like so much slime. I totally forgot I was gonna expand your slime, so oops. Okay, still a little bit sticky, so I'm gonna add very little. Now I like to use water bottles because I could like use the cap to measure. Okay, we're going to mix it up, and now it shouldn't be sticky anymore. Then once it starts sticking off these sides, you want to use your hands. Okay, still a little bit sticky actually. I was wrong.
Now you just want to go in there with your hands and start to knead it. Oh my gosh, this is so fluffy. It's incredible.
It's so fluffy. Sorry, I just moved the tripod. You guys are probably dying for me to poke it. It's so awesome. Okay, so now let's move on to how to make a jiggly slime, which is very similar to this. You will need something to mix in and something to mix with. You could use some food coloring, it's optional. Lotion is optional, but just makes your slime a lot softer. You could also use shaving foam, but it's completely optional. Some glue, and once again, it could be white glue, clear glue, gel glue like the Elmer's brand. Just make sure it contains PVA in it. Some plain old water. And lastly, you'll need some activator. Again, you can use contact lens solution with baking soda, or 1 cup of warm water and 1 teaspoon of borax. So every 1 cup of water, you'll add 1 teaspoon of borax.
Alright, so let's go and make the jiggly slime.
Alright, like before, you're going to start off with adding your glue. And just a reminder, the sound, okay, sorry. Your slime will expand, so however much glue you add isn't how much slime you'll get. Okay, so next you're going to add some food coloring. Once again, it's optional.
And I'm going to go with red. It's going to turn it pink if I could get out. Okay. Just 1 drop. And now mix.
Looks like same color as the container. Okay, anyways, so now you're going to add some water to make it a bit jiggly, but you're not going to be done with the water yet. So add like a little bit less than your glue, maybe like half of the amount of the glue. So now it's going to be like really liquidy. Alright, so now you can go ahead and add your lotion, and this is optional. So if you aren't going to add lotion, like you can just skip this step. But I just want my slime to be really soft
and stretchy.
And you could also add your shaving cream, and once again you can skip this step if you aren't adding shaving cream.
So let's mix it up. Not mix it up, I'm mixing, shake it up. Okay. And mix it up. I wish I chose a better scent for the shaving cream. I personally don't like this scent, but you know, we'll just go with it.
Once again, just like before, if you do not have a borax, you can go ahead and add some baking soda and then some contact lens solution or eye drops. But I have borax, so just add little by little. My hands are always really shaky, so I gotta be extra careful. So as you can see, it's starting to form a bit. Let's add a little bit more. Okay. Make sure that needs fill. Mix it up. And it's such pretty pink. It's like really light on camera, but it's a little bit darker in real life. Okay. So pretty.
Maybe a little bit more. Borax, where's the cap? So I like to use my cap to measure because sometimes I don't want to add too much of the solution or like activator or whatever. I'll get back to it. Let's mix it up. Okay, this should be perfect. Alright.
So now you can take it out and knead it with your hands. You don't have to right now, but I would suggest you to do this because you are not done yet. Okay, and this is just like my other fluffy slime, except not as like, you know, bubbly, stretchy because I didn't add the soap. Okay, so now I'm gonna first clean off my utensil. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is add some water. You could leave your slime the way it is right now. I mean, it is kind of jiggly, but not super jiggly. So if you want it more jiggly, you're going to add some water. And you don't want to like drown your slime, but you want a reasonable amount. So that would be good. Maybe like half of the size of your water. I mean, not water, I'm saying slime. Now just kind of like press it down and then sort of mix.
And you probably will be thinking it's not going to work and stuff. You just have to mix for like quite a long time for the slime to absorb the water. Right. So just mix. And be careful not to spill this. Right. Slowly getting there.
Okay, so as you can see, it's getting like really sticky, but it did absorb the water. And then if it's a little bit too sticky, you could add some of your borax solution. I'm not going to do it right now. And so you're just going to repeat this process for like maybe 3 to 5 times. It depends how jiggly you want your slime to be. Okay, so I ended up doing this process for about 3 times, and you don't have to add like a lot of water each time. If you only want it a little bit more jiggly, just add like very little water. And if it's too sticky for you, just add some of your activator. Alright, so after playing my slime forever and it's like all over my hand, finally got it to consistency that I liked, and started just like a little green food coloring than that. So it's very, very jiggly, very runny, very, very amazing. The only thing that I don't really like is sometimes when I'm holding it in my hand, it starts to like sort of like drip out. So I almost got it on the carpet, but luckily I didn't. But yeah, it's super duper jiggly, as you can see. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please hit that squishy or slimy like button if you did enjoy it, and that slimy subscribe button. It did get like kind of messy for the jiggly slime, but you know, it's fine. It was really fun. And comment down below if you want me to show you guys how to make other slimes because this was really fun to make. But yeah. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. So that's Jiggly slime and this is Fluffy slime. So yeah, anyways, bye!